Hey guys, what's up? It's Uncle Zunky and welcome back to Shadow of Mordor. So, while I was not recording, I've actually been playing quite a bit. I've unlocked a few new abilities. I've gotten a lot better at the combat in this game, so hopefully the future playthrough of this game will run a lot more smoothly. I have been doing a lot of these captain missions, and I've found some interesting things out. I have, of course, as you can see, killed quite a few captains, and new captains replace them and get stronger and stuff, and basically I've killed a lot of captains recently. However, there's one captain here which is like my nemesis. I'm not really sure if he's marked as my nemesis, but he's killed me about 4 times. The problem with this guy is he's invulnerable to melee attacks, he's invulnerable to ranged attacks, and he's invulnerable to monsters. Well, not invulnerable to them, but they barely do any damage to them, and he can kill them really easily. So pretty much the only way to kill this guy is using a stealth finisher or by using explosions to him, and he's not fearful of anything. When captains are fearful of stuff, like for example, I'll try to find one. Is this guy scared of anything? This guy's terrified of ghouls, he's terrified of Morgul flies, and he's terrified of grogs. So if you get any of those things near him, he will lose all of his special abilities and he will turn green, and you can grab him and stab him in the back and stuff like that. This guy's not scared of anything. So, it's going to be really hard to kill him. Pretty much the only way to kill him is by using a stealth attack. And I did use a stealth attack on him and it didn't kill him, but he was also aware of my presence. So, I'll probably have to like sneak up on him and use a stealth attack that way. But, we are not playing this game just to do the enemy captain mission. So what we're going to be doing today is we will be doing another main quest mission, and I decided to go for this one because Ratbag's a pretty interesting fella. So we're going to go after the next Ratbag mission and help him out. Again, as I said, I've unlocked a few new abilities, so I can now do some cool stuff. Which way am I going? Alright, this way, around the mountainous thing. I can now do some new things. For example, if I jump over enemies now, they now become stunned. If I hit the ground, or if I jump over a small rock or just something on the ground, I can tap A afterwards and I'll run really fast. I'll try to demonstrate that here. But I have, as you can see, I press A there and I get like a little speed boost, which is really nice if a captain is running away and you're trying to chase him down. So there's quite a few things that can really help out. Anyway, we're here to help out Ratbag. By the image there, he looked like he was tied up, so perhaps he's in some trouble. That looks like the guy that we interrogated at the start of the game.
You call this a duel? No! I call this losing a duel, you glob!
This is probably a higher level captain.
Right here? Is that good? I'm just...
We better hurry, or he'll lose his head.
Awfully tempting, isn't it?
Alright, we'll have to take out this captain.
Many eyes, and the beast can't see you coming.
There's one archer dead. You have to go for the headshots here. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. And there's one more archer. Where'd the last archer go? Oh man, I'm not seeing him. Let's see if I can't see him normally. Oh, there he is. There's that last archer. Alright, archer's dead. As soon as I get this guy. There we go. Okay, now I can actually prevent Ratbag's execution. Let's see if this captain here is vulnerable to range. Another thing that I did unlock is I have more elf shot now, so I can now shoot, I think, 8 arrows per quiver instead of just 4, which is really nice. And here's the captain himself, Grog the Twin.
Better than talks like you, and I will show everyone here how low that.
As long as he's not a combat master, which makes him invulnerable to melee, he should not be that hard to kill. And I actually have to interrogate him, but I will probably kill him after the interrogation. If you interrogate normal orcs, you will kill them afterwards. So I can't quite jump over him yet because he's not weakened, so I will have to weaken him. As you can see there, I jumped over that guy with the shield, and he immediately got weakened, which is really nice. And now I should be able to execute him. I've been getting a lot better with the executions. One thing that I learned is it's really important to use your executions as soon as they become available to you. So as soon as that number on the hit counter gets read, you immediately want to execute someone, because it cannot be interrupted by combat and it instantly kills an enemy. So it's really good that you use that as much as possible. So that's what I've been going for. And it's really easy. If you can just get the captain by himself, as long as he's not invulnerable to melee, it's really easy to take them out. You can pretty much just stun lock them by constantly stunning them with the Wraith stun ability. And let's jump over this guy, and I get to do my power attack there, and I should be able to execute him now. I press to execute, there we go. Much better. I gotta say, I really like combat in this game. It's quite smooth and really fun once you actually get the hang of it. So this captain should be no problem at all once I get rid of his little cronies here. That cap. I think everyone's dead now, so I just pretty much have to finish off the captain, which should be no problem. You can just stun lock him again. Let's do a finishing move on him there. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, now I can interrogate this guy because he's green, so...
Our path lies in his mind.
And let's learn the intel that we need. So, this is the first time I've actually learned anything about the Warchiefs. So let's go ahead and select this Warchief and learn about him. Power of 11, which is actually weaker than some of the captains that I've found, but he also does have some pretty powerful strengths here. He can be damaged by range attacks and combat finishers, so I'll probably want to range him down to low health. He's 11 power, so he's not too powerful, and then get some combos in there. Combat finishers are stuff like execution moves, for example, which won't outright kill a captain, but they'll do a lot of damage to him. So this guy probably won't be too difficult, and then we can just kill him. And that was a pretty easy fight.
Ranger. Oh, well, now that's what I call teamwork, eh?
Go before I change my mind.
What about our deal?
Deal is over.
Very well then, I just thought that we... Right. Wait, Ranger! Watch this.
What's he doing?
Once the Warchief hears of my victory, he'll make me his personal bodyguard.
And how does this help me?
A backstabbing bodyguard? I'll take care of one of the Warchiefs for you. You do the other four on your own. Then we'll meet at the training camp, right? I'll make sure the Warchief is there. You're ready for him.
They go with the orc.
Make sure you keep your head on your neck this time.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's my plan. Yeah.
I know Talion isn't super fond of that guy, but I kind of like him. He's got an interesting personality. So he's actually an elite captain with the title of the Coward. That's kind of funny. So it looks like I'll have to interrogate more elite captains to find out more about the Warchiefs.
This Ratbag led us up the chain of command in spite of himself.
Okay, so where's the next story mission? We could... I don't know if the next Ratbag mission is unlocked. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. I think we're probably going to continue on with the Ratbag mission, yeah, because these are kind of fun. So I'll just have to go a bit to the southeast, and that's the direction I need to go here. So... Plus 40 power for completing that as well. Power is good because that unlocks higher ability tiers, and I have been gaining a lot of power, probably faster than someone playing this game normally would, but I've been doing a lot of those captain killing missions, and the captain killing missions give a lot of power when you do them. And one thing I'm going to do here really quickly is free these slaves, because I'm a nice guy and I like freeing slaves, so... Usually there's only a couple orcs guarding them, so... Okay, you're done. And I think that was like 3 or 4 slaves freed, which is pretty nice. So we need to find a way to get up on top of this cliff here. Hopefully there's stairs or a ladder up one of these places. Reward 1,000 or 100 of those things, which allow you to unlock more tiers for your weapons, more rune slots for your weapons, so you can put more rune slots in them, make them more powerful. I currently have rune slots in my weapons that allow me to gain health after killing guys, and there's one other, I forget what it is though. So What is the best way to get down to this actual story mission here? Let's run around. We can just drop down here. Here we go. It's a little bit tricky to get to that one, but let's start this mission. And hopefully eliminate our first Warchief along with it. Which you gotta be pretty hyped for. Hopefully that's not the Warchief.
Hey, look, there's no need to freshen these today. These birds are feeding plenty well as it is. Oh! You bastards! We're not a Warchief! These birds will feast on your guts! Did you see that? Could you get me down?
Poor guy. That does not look comfortable.
I'm all right. That didn't hurt at all. I know what you're thinking, Ranger. This was not my fault. I go to tell the chief that I've killed his bodyguard. He turns around, got the exact same face as the dead maggot I just killed. Read your good skill. Wins. What are the odds of...
Just make sure you show up to take the place of the dead Warchief.
But the Warchief's not dead.
I'm going to go kill him!
Oh, good plan.
All right.
I'll be right behind you. It works.
Yeah, it's typically what daggers do.
A training platform. Well, we'll see how the Warchief soldiers do in the face of a true foe.
Rattle a cage and bring out the
With a
beast.
ledge kill. Well, does that mean I stand on the ledge and kill them? Or I'm not really sure what a ledge kill is, to be completely honest. Let's just climb up here.
If Ratbag is able to take the Warchief's place,
Can I range from the
it'll be
ledge?
a matter of time before he leads us to the black.
RT plus Y.
Took out gold on
Oh, this is what a ledge kill is.
How was that even possible?
And then RT plus X probably will kill them. So it's just a stealth kill while you're standing on the ledge. That was sweet. One nice thing about this game is the orcs are typically pretty dumb, and they don't actually notice you that easily. So we're going to have to get over here a little bit to attract this other berserk. Oh, there's a beehive there. I hope I don't get stung. How do I get over here? Slowly but surely. And we'll be able to kill this berserk. He's standing right by the ledge for me. Didn't even have to do anything there. That was pretty sick, to be honest. I think I might use this ledge kill thing more often. I don't think there's any other guys too close. I should be able to take them out pretty quickly. Like that. And there's the other twin. The Warchief.
The pain of my killing shall echo within you.
I guess he really cared about his brother. It's not very orc-like of him, but fair enough, man. I have a brother too. These slaves are just kind of like hanging out in the way a little bit. Okay, berserkers counter normal attack, stun them with B before attacking. Yeah, I can do that. I guess this is my first time facing berserkers. I don't remember any guys that did that. So Mog, I don't think I can kill him with normal attacks. I have to use either range attacks or combat finishers. So that's like, you know, as I said earlier, the execution move. So just wailing away on him with my sword is not going to do anything. But first I'm just trying to clear out some of these normal orcs here, because they can kind of be really annoying. And as long as we are in a stronghold, which does mean that, well, typically they would be able to like ring the stronghold bell and then a ton of orcs come. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen. There we go. There's our first combat finisher on Mog. And he, lost probably like a third of his health because of that. Let's kill off this berserk here, or elite orc, whatever he's called. So I'm running a bit low on health here. I'm like a little under half my health. Now I'm really hurting for health. This is not good, so I'll have to, looks like... Oh, I'm still alive. I was going to say I might have to pull off an ending move there to get out of that one. Let's get some orcs here. I know I should probably be focusing on Mog, but I think what's really causing me a problem is just the orcs. Just focus on some of the orcs. Oh, and there's that ranger there. That's the guy that's really messing me up. So maybe I need to focus on this ranger, get him out. And that way, as long as I time my blocks and everything correctly, I should not be able to die. I'll have to time everything, like, perfectly, but also I have the ability to gain health back from kills. So, like, 20% of the time or so, I will gain some health back every time I kill an orc, which is really nice. Let's just be done with this ranger. Goodbye. And stun this... Well, stun Mog, and then stun the... I was aiming to stun the Berserk. There we go. Let's take this guy out. Goodbye. He's finally done. Okay, this is going to be a lot easier. I cleared out the Berserk and the Ranger, so... Got another finishing move available. Got to use those finishing moves every time. Every single time I'm getting the head chop as well, which is one of my more favorite ones. Oh, I was going to use that move on Mog there, but... Oh, he's got another Berserk. That's really annoying. One nice way to build up the combos pretty quickly is to use a lot of those flurry attacks, which is where you stun someone and then do the rapid attacks really quickly, and you can build up your combo meter really fast that way. There we go. I got another hit on Mog. Probably like 2 more hits and he'll be ready to be finished off. I was actually aiming to use that hit on the Berserk because he was annoying me, but that was supposed to go on Mog as well, but whatever, you know. And there's more orcs arriving, so maybe I should just focus on this Mog guy, get him down. X. Alright, we are still alive. I'm not really sure how I got hit there. I really hope there's not another ranger around. That would be incredibly frustrating if there was. There's a lot of Berserks, though. Or maybe they're just larger orcs, I don't know. Okay, we can use the finishing ability on you. It's kind of hard to target exactly who you want the finishing ability to be on when there's so many orcs around. I need to stun that guy. I need to get away from that Berserk so he doesn't finish me off here. And I can use another finisher here. Goodbye. Just a normal orc this time. I wanted to use that on the Berserk, but whatever. And here's another execution. Oh, he's so close. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. My first Warchief has been slain. Cutscene time. Yeah, he's dead, man.
Finally, Ratbag is Warchief!
I guess cutting off the ears is normal for these guys.
Ranger, we did it!
Now honor our arrangement.
Oh, don't you worry. Warchief Ratbag will make sure nobody gets in the way of your dirty schemes. But Ratbag can't speak for the other Warchiefs.
I wouldn't worry about that.
They're gonna die too. I'll make sure of that.
Could I borrow your... I need a sharper blade.
Ratbag is now a Warchief. Who'd have thunk? Mission complete. Lots of XP. We got another ability point, which I'm going to go ahead and spend right away here. That's not the right one. Upgrades. Here we go. 1 ability point available. This one sounds kind of useful. I can immediately kill enemies with that last chance struggle thing. One thing I really wanted to do was get this Brutalize, a terrifying stealth kill that causes nearby enemies to flee and builds the hit streak. Because all these finishing stuff, those are really handy to kill those captains that are invulnerable to melee attacks. But I think I'm actually going to go with this lethal struggle thing, because this game is going to get harder as it continues on, and I've been struggling a fair amount with going down sometimes, so getting a free kill while I'm down is going to be really nice. Although you can only go down twice in one particular battle, and then the third time you go down you actually die, so you don't just have unlimited opportunities to go down. Here's another side mission available. There's lots and lots of side mission availables. I have not been doing them, however. I think I'm going to head off and do this mission and meet up with Hiragon, because we haven't met up with him for a while, so I think that's a good idea. And that should be this way. I believe it was the golden fist icon. I think that's so sick how you can just jump off that huge tower and just be completely fine. It's like, yeah, I do this for a living. Why are these orcs running up here? I actually use the tackle. I love that animation, just being able to like tackle guys. One thing that you can do about orcs that I probably should have been doing later is you get an ATIL from them, so you get to learn about captains that you didn't know about. Is this guy directed to... He's connected to Ratbag, so I'm not that interested in him. And I don't know how these other 4 Warchiefs are connected to. This guy's connected to 2 guys I've already discovered. So the only 2 Warchiefs where we know what they're connected to, we've already discovered them. But I'm going to discover this guy, Purgish Bladesmith. So we cannot find out what his weaknesses are, but for the weaker captains, it doesn't usually matter what their weaknesses are. The only ones where it's important to know what their weaknesses are the ones like my Nemesis captain, who's invulnerable to range and melee attacks, and the only way to kill him is with a stealth kill, which I still have no idea how that's going to happen, but this mission is kind of tucked away in the mountains here. Oh, I canceled out of that interface by accident. We're going to go ahead and do this one, though.